Hey, this is EditEd4TV, Ed Bauman, with yet another combinator for you. This one is called Slice on the Go. It's a work in progress, but I'm going to release it as is because there's not much more you can do with the rest of the buttons and knobs there, but maybe when you come up with something great, and let me know. What this does essentially is we've got a mixer in here. We've also got an NNXT where you load your sample in. And you've got two Thors. One Thor is the trigger, which triggers the NNXT. So we've got a curve 1 coming out, which goes up to the sequencer control gate input of the NNXT. And then we've got another Thor down here, which does a couple things. One, it sets the pitch for the sample playback in the NNXT, and it also mutes and unmutes mixer channel. So we've got CV1 and CV2 coming out here. One of them goes to the oscillator pitch input of the NNXT. The other one goes to the level CV input of the mixer. And the mixer is down at a level of 0 because when it receives a CV signal from that Thor, it's going to open up. So you load your sample into the NNXT. I've loaded in a song, and that's included in the file just for fun. And the most important thing here is to set the root key of that sample all the way up to G8. You want it to be way up there, otherwise things won't work properly. So what this does is, let's close all this up, keep it clean. And what this does is you press the C2 key on your controller to start playback of that sample. And then you push the C3 key to set the pitch and unmute the mixer. So essentially what you're doing is you're starting the song with C2, and then you press C3 to hear it at the original pitch. There's a fine tune here in case you need to tune that sample a bit. It should be pretty close, though, to what it really is if it's not dead on. And so this is what it sounds like. And I let go of the key and it stops the song. Okay, so what's the big deal? Well, I just stopped it with C2. I'm going to start it again. What you can do is trigger that sample, let go of the C3 key, and when you let go, the pitch is going to drop to a very low pitch. And what that does is it essentially puts that sample into a pause mode. It's not perfect, doesn't completely pause it, but it's as close as it's going to get. You can use this button here called Hear the Silence so that you can hear what's going on under there if you really want to see what or hear what's happening. So let's do it again, and I'm going to activate this button so you can hear what's going on. I'm going to hit C2 and then follow it up with C3 to start sample playback at the original pitch. Now I'm going to let go. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's the sample at a very low pitch. All I did was let go of the key. Now I'm going to press the key again, and you'll hear the sample pick back up where it was left, close to where I left off. And then we land on 1 again. So you're basically slicing on the go. Let's mute that. You're slicing up that sample on the go. You want to hear a slice, press the key. You want to stop the slice, let go of the key. And it can be any key you want. This is the original pitch of C3. You can go to anything you want. And there's some squeaky artifacts in there, but that's just the way it is. And that's Slice on the Go.